Welcome back, tech enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into the world of hacking and how you can boost your skills with these 5 powerful habits. We're talking about the kind of stuff that separates the script kiddies from the real players. The kind of habits that can turn a casual interest in cybersecurity into a full-blown career. So buckle up, smash that like button for the algorithm, and get ready to level up your hacking game. Now, before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest content. We're constantly pushing out new videos on everything from ethical hacking to building your own custom PCs, so you don't want to miss out. All right, let's get down to business. The world of hacking is constantly evolving. That's why the first and arguably most important habit for any aspiring hacker is continuous learning. Trust me. If you want to be any good at this, you gotta be a lifelong student. So, where do you even start? Well, the internet is your oyster, my friend. There are tons of online courses out there, both free and paid, that can teach you everything from basic penetration testing to advanced web application security. Sites like Udemy, Coursera, and Cybersecurity are great places to start your search. But hey, I get it, staring at a screen all day can be a real drag. Sometimes you just want to kick back with a good old-fashioned book. And lucky for you, there are some amazing hacking books out there that can really deepen your understanding. The Art of Exploitation by John Erickson is a classic for a reason. Don't underestimate the power of forums and online communities either. Places like Hack Forums and Reddit's r/NetSec are full of experienced hackers who are always willing to share their knowledge and help out newbies. Just be respectful, ask intelligent questions, and don't be afraid to contribute to the conversation. Even if you can only dedicate 30 minutes a day to learning something new, that's still over 180 hours a year. Set aside some time each day, even if it's just during your commute or before bed, to read a few pages of a book, watch a tutorial video, or browse through some forums. And hey, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. The best way to learn is by doing. So embrace the learning process, stay curious, and never stop expanding your knowledge. All right, so you've been hitting the books, watching tutorials, and soaking up all sorts of sweet hacking knowledge. But here's the thing. Knowledge without practice is like a Ferrari without an engine. It might look impressive, but it's not going to get you very far. That's why the second crucial habit for any aspiring hacker is regular practice. And I'm not just talking about casually messing around on your computer for a few minutes here and there. I'm talking about dedicated, focused practice that pushes your skills to the limit. So how do you actually get this practice? Well, one of the best ways is to set up your own home lab. Think of it as your own personal hacking playground where you can experiment with different tools and techniques without the risk of breaking anything important. You can grab an old computer or even just run a virtual machine on your existing system and install some vulnerable software. Then try out different hacking techniques, see what works, what doesn't, and most importantly, understand why. Another fantastic way to practice your skills is by participating in Capture the Flag (CTF) competitions. These are basically online competitions where you compete against other hackers to solve security challenges and earn points. CTFs are a ton of fun, and they're a great way to learn new skills, test your abilities, and see how you stack up against other hackers. The key is to be creative, to challenge yourself, and to never stop pushing your boundaries. So get out there, get your hands dirty, and most importantly, have fun with it. Chapter 3. Network like a boss. All right, let's talk about something that's often overlooked in the hacking world, but is absolutely crucial for success networking. And no, I'm not talking about setting up routers and switches. I'm talking about connecting with other human beings who share your passion for cybersecurity. You see, hacking can sometimes feel like a solitary pursuit, but the truth is, it's anything but. The best hackers out there are constantly learning from each other, sharing ideas, and collaborating on projects. And the best way to tap into this incredible resource is by networking with other hackers. So where do you even meet these elusive creatures known as other hackers? Well, one of the best places is at cybersecurity conferences. These events bring together thousands of security professionals, researchers, and enthusiasts from around the world. You'll have the chance to attend talks by industry experts, learn about the latest threats and vulnerabilities, and most importantly, meet like-minded people who share your passion. Plus, Plus, there's usually free swag, which is always a bonus. If the thought of navigating a massive conference feels overwhelming, you can always start smaller with local meetups. These are typically more casual gatherings where you can connect with other hackers in your area, share knowledge, and maybe even collaborate on projects. And hey, don't underestimate the power of online communities. Discord servers, Slack channels, and even LinkedIn groups can be valuable resources for connecting with other hackers. The beauty of the hacking community is that it's incredibly welcoming and supportive. So don't be shy, reach out, ask questions, and contribute to the conversation. Chapter 4. Be the good guy or gal. All right, let's talk about something that's near and dear to my heart: ethics. Now, I know what you're thinking, Linus. This is a video about hacking. Aren't we supposed to be the bad guys? And that's a fair point. After all, the media loves to portray hackers as hooded figures lurking in the shadows, wreaking havoc on unsuspecting victims. But the truth is, the vast majority of hackers are actually the good guys. They're the ones who are working tirelessly to protect our systems, to secure our data, and to make the internet a safer place for everyone. They're ethical hackers, and they're the unsung heroes of the digital age. Now, ethical hacking, also known as white hat hacking, is all about using your hacking skills for good. It's about finding vulnerabilities before the bad guys do and helping organizations fix them before they can be exploited. It's about making the internet a safer place, one vulnerability at a time. So how do you become an ethical hacker? Well, for starters, you need to have a strong moral compass. You need to understand the difference between right and wrong, and you need to be committed to using your skills for good. But it's not just about good intentions. You also need to make sure you're operating within the bounds of the law. Hacking without permission is illegal, even if your intentions are good. So, before you start poking around someone else's systems, make sure you have their explicit permission to do so. Now, if you're serious about pursuing a career in ethical hacking, you might want to consider getting certified. There are a number of different certifications out there, but one of the most well-respected is the Certified Ethical Hacker (CEH) certification. The CEH certification demonstrates that you have a comprehensive understanding of ethical hacking principles and techniques. But even if you're not planning on becoming a professional ethical hacker, it's still important to understand the ethical implications of your actions. So be the good guy or gal. Hack responsibly and make the world a better place, one line of code at a time. Chapter 5. Journal your journey to Hacker-ville. All right, let's talk about the final and perhaps most underrated habit for boosting your hacking skills: keeping a hacking journal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Linus, a journal? Seriously? That's so old school. And you're not wrong, it is pretty old school, but trust me on this one, there's something incredibly powerful about putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard and documenting your hacking journey. Think of your hacking journal as your own personal repository of knowledge, a place where you can store all the valuable information you're learning, the techniques you're mastering, and the challenges you're overcoming. So what exactly should you be writing in this magical hacking journal? Well, pretty much anything and everything related to your hacking endeavors. Did you stumble across a cool new hacking tool? Jot down its name, its features, and a link to its website. Did you successfully exploit a vulnerability for the first time? Describe the steps you took, the challenges you faced, and the lessons you learned. Don't be afraid to get detailed in your journal entries. The more information you record, the more valuable your journal will become over time. Include screenshots, code snippets, command outputs, anything that you think might be helpful to refer back to in the future. Your hacking journal can also serve as a valuable tool for reflection and self-improvement. By reviewing your past entries, you can identify patterns in your learning, pinpoint areas where you excel, and highlight areas where you need to improve. Maybe you'll notice that you tend to struggle with a particular type of vulnerability, or that you always forget a certain command. By identifying these weaknesses, you can focus your learning efforts and become a more well-rounded hacker. And hey, if you're ever feeling stuck or uninspired, just flip through the pages of your hacking journal. Seeing all the progress you've made, the challenges you've overcome, and the knowledge you've accumulated can be incredibly motivating. So, there you have it, folks. Keep a hacking journal, document your journey, and watch your skills soar. Thanks for watching. If you found these tips helpful, give us a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know which of these habits you're already rocking and which ones you're going to start implementing. Remember, the world of hacking is constantly evolving, so it's important to stay curious, stay informed, and never stop learning. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one sharing your hacking wisdom with the world. Don't forget to subscribe for more tech tips and hacking tutorials. See you in the next video.